Let's see about this article. San Francisco police chief quits after another death. What is this one about? Bernard, you're trying to install your dictating regime. San Francisco's police chief resigns amid racial issues. Oh my God. They might be informed. After an officer fatally shot a young black woman driving a stolen car, recently charged incidents. It's the same thing starting to come up with the Jackson and the Negro regime again. See what I'm saying, Bernard? And your obsessed ghetto styles with Ellery and Perlita and the Judy Shepherds and the Ricky Lakes and the Oprahs and all that stuff. It's repeat the fag. Repeat. So I gotta warn people, it's the same dictatorial regime of 1992 rising up on the East Coast and then the West Coast. Wonder what happened to all this stuff, man. You guys do the same shit for money, dude. And so, they're probably getting warning signs that it's probably never going to change. So he's probably going to resign, and then the rest will, retire and slowly move their friends and family and military service members, FBI, CIA. They're not dumb. That's probably what Blackwater amended. Away from the dictatorial regime that doesn't understand, lessons, because we got to live the gangster ghetto obsessed style of the Carney Renaissance man again, and Jacksons and ghetto life. You people like that shit, and then the bigoted fats fucking complain, oh, Disneyland, now we love them after we mutilated them to death. And your GPS 9, man, Red Randy and you guys, man, ghetto style. You've already done it. You've decimated several metropolitan cities and Aurora and Colorado and LA and Lancaster, obsessed over several churches. New York down. So we're going to put in, like I said, I put in Escape from Alcatraz, Highlander, Hunt for October, Oz, since, Doug, I guess you got 6 feet under in Oz, Prison Break. So we can inform the dictatorial regimes on the West Coast and East Coast because they like prison fags. And then we can have people learn about the philosophy of life in which Bernardo La Faga Baguetto, Obsessed, and Perlita like to do with the daytime talk shows and all that. And so people learn how to avoid it and not have to live with this repeat of stank that's never going to change because Baldy East Coast Negro boy thinks it's funny, Red Randy thinks it's funny, 61 Amphibious Spaceman over there and Intuit Man thinks it's funny, GPS Knight likes to snicker and laugh about how fag he is and thinks it's funny, Ellery thinks it's funny to kill Jews and Russians, and we don't want to form Jewish Colonel Malcolm and Colin Powell, and so they can slowly move their people out of the way. Who else thinks it's funny? Bernardo La Faga Carney's Hillbilly Squad Julie thinks it's funny. The Jonestown's or Thunder Negro thinks it's funny. Then they go, wow, this sucks, man. Well, of course it does, because you guys don't have respect, and then you mutilate up your friends down. You guys trick the Spaniards and the Mexicans. You guys trick the Russians, the Israelis, for Dave and Harry's roof. Taco Joe's proof. This is the regime. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Generation X, man. So the 80s, you guys repeated the process and ruined everything. The 90s, you guys did the same thing. Now we're 2000. Now we're another 17 years. And we have school massacres, planes missing, boom, obsession over a pyramid. You guys keep raising your Negro gods, and if they don't marry them, then, another bitten of that. I guess Ricky Lake and Oprah and all that. We don't run a dictatorship. We're keeping it cool. Where? You guys don't have respect for any of the cultures. Then you build to the left. They did everything you wanted until agreement and rape. Everything. And their sort of building of their pyramid. The Mayan or the Guardian that's not theirs, or the King's Tut. Well, we know where the top 10% of most of the money is going. They're running a rig in Las Vegas. Lexor. Blue.
How many have you done last night?
That's all it's going to be. And then Harry's going with Tom's a part of the terrorist regime. Bring in country and western and Carney and ghetto life. That's all the end. He sits there all laughing. So yeah, all the ideas the Antilla things stole, and she put it in the rapist's hand. The phone, the credit cards, the blue eyes, the robot, the space marine. So if you're going to run a prison in the Holocaust again, Bernard LaVaglia and Perlita and your team, David, we'll put it in there because they're going to do Stargate and all that again. And we can inform Hollywood celebrities and the military and the firefighters, doctors, and police. FBI, NSA, CIA, NASA, JPL, and Lockheed, because it's going to be the same thing, so they can inform their friends and family when it becomes a reason for their little gods again to slowly move out of the way and go someplace safer, because the same group of people who screwed it up before are going to do it again and again and again and again, and then, you know, we'll just give them their big chunk of dead money. And that's all you guys are going to do. So the point in all the torture chambers and stuff that you guys did on people and families, completely pointless if you guys want data sets of information to improve your life. You guys de-evolve the line and then you guys pout. We want to be the chicks. Well, we can't perform. Brian and I can't perform the test if you torture us and kill us. So that's why you guys didn't like my dad so much, because we had disciplinary, or, you know, you get pissed to watch the world fucking fall apart when we're trying to tell you, you got to do this, you know, well, too many electric boxes. Perlita, all you're going to do with Bernardo Carney and be chipped is everything out of your mouth is going to be a lie. And everything you do in the future, from now on with a group of them, everything you build, everything you design, your new spaceships, everything, if you're not associated with certain corporations or the military and all them in their covert, it's going to be a pile of shit. Because Harry and them say, well, Tom's a terrorist. And guess what? I'm not. But they're going to set you in with that shit, Perlita. And you guys get to babble around like a bunch of LGBT idiots for the rest of your lives, asserting that everything belongs to you on the earth and in the cosmos, when in fact it never really did.